G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs. Son and Combat Volume 2. We're going on now with turn 9 of 14 in Mission 32. Attack the Woods in the Hurtgen Forest and part of our Into the Crucible campaign. We got into melee here last time, thinking it'd be relatively easy. And Mr. Delaney took a light wound and became cautious, and this Obergefreiter Gunther shook off his light wound. At the same time, we got 2 hits on this guy, and both of them were just morale checks. And of course, he's a bloody sniper and shrugged it off. We got a couple of. We had a second enemy event, which brought in 2 more 81mm mortars, which is a bit of pain in the bottom as well, as most of these blokes continue to move away. So there was no movement on the confidence track. We're still down 2. There's still 2 below break contact and 4 off surrender. So let's get into it. We don't have a card, so there we go. -1 to hit any friendly character with sprint, evade, run, and gun. And shitful for Abel. Not bad for Baker and Charlie. So that's what we've got. That's our friendly initiative. Okay, so starting over here, we were successful in bandaging up this light wound. So we need to start diddly bopping away. I need to get over here and start bandaging up probably this light wound here. So I am going to get Mr. Perez to sprint, and I think Mr. Pancaldi he rallied as well, got a 0, went up 2. I'm going to just evade him up. So that's them. Okay. Over here, I hate to let it go, but sprint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get over to here, he can evade over there. Next time we can try and bandage him up. Is that really going to make much difference? Not really with a light wound. We'll just sneak forward. Just keep coming up this way. That way he can't be seen in here unless somebody is right beside it. In here, not much to happen. So I think we will charge in there and help out. And here we will just continue to sneak down. So if we do capture this bloke, we can take over what he's captured there. Here, now we've got this bloody smoke again in the way, which is a pain in the bottom. I think I want to try and bring him down around. I'd like to bring him down around this way, but that's not going to really do much either. He is likely to get an aim fire again. I'm just going to stay here with a slow suppressive. So he's got a chance of at least putting a round down onto him. And up here we've got nothing to do. Okay. So he's in melee, so this will be blue card. In cover, hide. Red gets a roll, yeah, and has aim fire again. Yellow is in open. This will be our yellow card. Normal, sneak 3-2. Which still makes him miles away from anywhere. Coming down, coming down. Yellow in cover. Aim fire doing that. Blue in open. We've already got a blue card. Suppressive fire. White in cover. This will be our white card. Sneak 3-2. At least he's starting to move out. And the other white one is, sorry, cover, aim fire. So he's not. Right. White here in open, cautious. Evade 2. One too many. White in cover. Aim fire. And blue in cover. Hiding. Now that should be all of them, which just means we need a red card. There we go. And we have a 14. So it's going to be Baker, blue, Charlie, red. Baker, blue, Charlie, red. And then it's going to be Abel, yellow, white. Okay, blue it is. Hiding, nothing to do. Hiding, nothing to do. Suppressive fire with nothing. Sorry, it was Baker first. Stupid idiot. He's doing nothing. Then blue, yes. Then Charlie. Slow suppressive's got nothing to do. Charge. Melee, not on the first. Sneaking, not on the first. Evading. Goes up to here. Red. Melee, not this impulse. Aim fire, not this impulse. That's it. Able. Melee, not this impulse. Sneaking, not this impulse. And sprinting. Yellow. Aim fire does nothing. Sneaking does nothing. And white does nothing there. Does nothing there. Does nothing there. This impulse. Evades 2. Has nobody. No, can't see anybody, so it doesn't matter. Aim fire does nothing. And that's the first impulse. And that's it. Impulse 2, Baker, up here. We are a 4, 5, 6, and a buddy is a 7. Peeve me. Does absolutely nothing. Blue, hiding does nothing. Suppressive fire and hiding do nothing. That is blue. We go to Charlie. Slow suppressive. We use a 5, a 6, minus 4 is a 2. Gets it. Sorry, morale check. For a 5, passes. So he just ducks back. Charlie charges. Charlie is a 3. Gets a hit. Light wound. Put his light wound back onto him. Okay. He is now a 2 for his wound morale check. Gets a 0, does not go down. Sneaking. Evading. Red. Tries to hit back for a 2. Not this time. Red hides again. That's it. Able. We are a 7, 8, 9. Gets a hit. A close call again. He is a 6. And he passes. Okay. Sneaking down. And sprinting. Yellow. Aim fire's got nothing to do. Sneaking 3. White. A 6. No. Gets a low ammo. Thank God for that. Okay, that's white there. Sneaking 3. Aim fire's got nothing. Evading 2. Still can't see anybody. No. Aim fire's got nothing to do. That should be everybody. Yes. We go to Impulse 3. Baker does nothing. We go to Blue. Does nothing. Does nothing. Does nothing. We go to Charlie. Charlie evades up. Charlie sneak not this time. Charlie charges in. Charlie slow suppressive, not this time. We go to Red. Hiding does nothing. Melee does nothing. We go to Able. Sprinting. We go to Able meleeing. That's 1. Sneaking does nothing. We go to Yellow. Sneaking not this time. Aim fire no. We go to White. Sneaking does nothing. Evading 2. Aim fire does nothing. He does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Can't see anybody. And we go to Impulse 4. And we are Baker. Again, we are a 4, a 6 for aggressive, a 7 for knife, an 8 for a buddy. We get a hit. Another close call. He is a 6. He passes, of course he does. We go to Blue. Hiding, doing nothing. This is so frustrating. Does nothing, does nothing. Charlie sneaks, evades. Charlie up here. So let Mr. Delaney have first go. He is a 5, a 3. Gets a hit. A light wound. That's his second light wound. He's now a 1 to pass. Wound morale check. Fails, goes down 2, becomes routed, and that is over. That becomes a duck back. That is removed. Mr. Delaney gets a POW. Okay, so Mr. Westrip does nothing. This comes down 1 for capture, 1 for rout. Okay, Charlie. Slow suppressive, up here again. A 5, a 6, minus 4 is a 2. Not this time. Red, hiding. That's the only red one left. Able, sprinting. Able, sneaking. Oops. Sneaking. Able, punching. A 7. Bold is 8. Buddy is 9. It's a hit. Another close call. A 6. Oi! And he goes down. So morale check goes down 2. So it becomes shaken. Thank God for that. Hopefully it'll help us. That's able, able, able. We are yellow. Aim fire does nothing. Sneak 3, 2. We go white. He's trying to punch back for a 4. No. Sneaking 3, 2. Aim fire, no. Evading 2. Aim fire, no. And that is the end of that one. We're not doing anything there. We're not doing anything here. Nothing else here. We can get rid of moves. We can get rid of orders. We can get rid of cards. Impulse goes back. Initiative goes away. And turn goes to 10. And I think we'll just keep going with this at the moment. We're only at 18 minutes. Okay, so straight on with turn 10 of 14. We need a card. B team +1 weapon skill. Able's okay. The rest isn't all that great. Okay. Able +1 weapon skill. It's not going to matter up there. Excuse me. It's not going to matter there. It may matter here. Probably not, but sorry. Utility +1 weapon skill. Righto. Up here, both in melee, nothing happening. Over here, at the moment, there's not much more to do. Slow suppression. Here, he's been captured. Okay, Mr. Westrip. Is going to sprint. Here, we are simply going to hide. Stop it. Here we will sneak. Like that. Here we will continue to evade forward. Here we will sprint. Here we will, excuse me, sneak forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is us. Okay, blue in cover. This will be our blue card. Suppressive fire. He is suppressive fire. Okay, red gets a roll for a 5. It's aimed fire. As soon as I've put these out, I'll get the smoke done. Sorry. That was our red card. Sorry. No, it wasn't. He got a roll. Dump, dump. Okay. White in cover. This is our white card. Run and gun 3-2. Okay. White in open is cautious. Cautious in open. Hide. Not the smartest thing he's ever tried to do. White in cover. Aim fire. Blue in open. We've already got a blue card. Aim fire. Okay, not the smartest. Yellow in cover. This will be our yellow card. Aim fire. Yellow in cover. Rapid fire. Really hoping they were running away. Blue in cover. Hide. And white in cover. Aim fire. Okay. So that is all of them. So we need a red card. I'll set this up, then we do the smoke, and then we can get into it. Okay, our best is a 10. That's good. Next is a 44. That's good. Okay, Able Charlie. Able Charlie. Yellow, red, white, blue. Able Charlie. Yellow, red, white, blue, Baker. Come on, get over there. Get over there. Okay. This is fading. This is fading. Oh, sorry. Forget about that. Fading and fading goes away. Fading and fading goes away. Fading, fading, and fading. All are removed. Right. This one and this one are cloned down to there, like that. Okay, Able. Melee, not on the first. Able. Sneaking, not on the first. Sprinting. Sprinting, 1, 2. Don't need that. Okay, Abel is done. Charlie, no sneaking on the first. Evading up. Sprinting. Sprints up here. Yes. Hiding does nothing. Slow suppression does nothing. That's Charlie. We go to yellow. Aim fire, rapid fire, doing nothing. Red. Aim fire, doing nothing. And captured, doing nothing. We go to white. Aim fire, hide, run and gun. 3 comes out here. Aim fire goes there. Melee does nothing. Blue, suppressive does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Hiding does nothing. They're all done. And Baker does nothing. And we go to Impulse 2. Abel. Mr. Amos is a 7, an 8, a 9. Can you believe that? Can you? Eh? The only thing that he didn't need to roll, and he does it. Okay, he's done. Abel sneaks. Okay, so let's get this guy out of the way. Just pull him down here. We sneak in there, and he's got all of those, and he goes back there. He's just hiding, so it doesn't matter. So that's Abel, 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 Charlie sneaks. Charlie evades. Charlie sprints. 1, 2, 3 there. Nobody can see him. Ah, yes, somebody can. 1, 2. Nobody can see him. Nobody can maybe see him. Yep, through trees. Good. Okay. Slow suppressive. Again, we're a 5, a 6, minus 4 is a 2. A 5 fails. Goes down 1 morale to cautious. Thank you. Charlie is done. Yellow, aim fire does nothing, and rapid fire does nothing. Red goes back to hiding. It's the only red one. White decides to punch back for a 4 and does it. Hits the easiest person to hit, which is going to be Mr. Hug. Puts a light wound on him. Mr. Hug is now a 6, a 5. Fails, goes down 2, and is now normal. That's white. Aim fire's got nothing to do. Run and gun can't see anything. Went 3, goes 2. Hiding does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Blue, hiding. Aim fire's got nothing. Suppressive fire's got nothing. Baker is a 3, a 4 for knife, a 5 for buddy. Gets a hit. Kills him. Didn't really want to do that, but oh well. Especially with him sitting right there. This guy is KIA. We remove that. He gets his second kill. I think that takes them down 2 to surrender. I need to check that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 down. Is 6 is surrender. They do surrender. Do we finish the turn though? And I don't think we do because they have surrendered. So that means this guy will surrender because he's within 3. So Mr. Franklin will get a POW. As well. Okay, POW. This guy will get away. What was he? Yeah, pretty good guy. All these guys will get away. Okay, well, the yellow's ones with dummies. Blue one was a dummy. And a good one and a not so good one. All these guys get away. One, two, three. This, oh, sorry, he's already surrendered here. This guy gets away. This guy surrenders. We don't need the melee or that or that or that. Still need the light wound. We've got 2 kills and 2 kills. So odds it'll be Amos. Oh, he's just going to give it to Mr. Hug. So he's got 2 kills and a POW this time. Well done, Mr. Hug. Okay. Let's bring him down as well. So don't anything in here. Don't need that. We don't need that. Got to keep the light wound. Don't need that, that, or that. Don't know what the hell's going on here. Okay. Done. Done. Don't need any of this. Okay. Let's bring our people down. Abel. Baker. Don't need any of that. Charlie. We didn't get any of these. That's fine. Charlie. 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 Oh, Jesus Christ. Charlie. So, oh, Perez up here. Go sneak, re-roll. That goes away. Franklin comes up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Right. Oh. The usual thing, we needed 15 plus. Okay. Soldier, 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 officer. Soldier, soldier, soldier. Okay. Each enemy character, not officer or NCO, is 1. That gives us 3, 6. Officer killed is 3, gives us 9. Each enemy prisoner, NCO prisoner. 1, 2, 3. Each enemy NCO, that's 12 more. That takes us to 21. Each soldier prisoner, three, takes us to 24. No papers. Nobody ran away. Squad member killed 2. Go down to 22. Alive but wounded and unbandaged. Okay, so we've had turns left. So we try and bandage up. So we'll use Corporal Perez. He was a 6 against Mr. Hug. No. Against Mr. Franklin? Yes. Against Mr. Delaney? No. They're both bandaged, okay? Our other medic was a 4, 5, 5 against Hug? Yes. 5 against Delaney? Yes. Everybody has been bandaged. That's it. We ended up with 22. We only needed 15 plus. So that is great. Okie dokie. So the next bit is, we can get rid of that. Get rid of them. We don't need it. Okay, Amos. KIA 2. Gonzalez. POW 1. Perez. Bandage. If they do a successful bandage, then I give them a experience point. Okay, Hug. Has 2 KIA. POW 1. And has light wound. Okay, Franklin. Cliff has KIA 1. POW 1. And has light wound. Bob, the cat, has KIA 1. So I don't care about his bandaging. Delaney has POW one and has a light wound. Mr. Westrip. Sorry, mate, you didn't get anything special this time. And Dan Pancaldi got a light wound and a bandaged bad wound. Okay. So I don't need anything else there. We can just save that. It's fine. We can close that down. We can open this back up. Like that. Can open this back up like that. Okay. And we need this. Okay, Amos gets 2 KIAs. Take him up to 4. Done. Gonzalez gets a POW. Done. Perez gets a bandage. Nothing to worry about there. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Mr. Hug gets 2 KIAs and a POW and gets wounded. Yep. So gets his purple art. Okay. Mr. Cliff gets KIA and a POW. Whoops. And it's a light wound, so gets another. It's his second purple heart. Okay. Bob gets a KIA. Done. Delaney gets a POW, his third one. And gets a light wound. Gets his second purple heart. And that's that. And Dan gets 2 purple hearts. Take him up to 3. Because he got a light wound and a bad wound. Okay. So we'll just save that for the moment and get rid of it. Okie dokie. So, Amos gets 3. 1, 2, 3. I think the next is 30, isn't it? Sorry, campaign charts. Yeah, 16, 22, 30. Okay, so he gets that. Done. Perez gets 3. So nothing there. Gonzalez gets 3. Which gives him a skill. Eight, 9. 1 TQ. Well, his TQ's already 7. Roll. 5-9. That's better. +1 weapon skill. +1 weapon skill. +11 weapon skill. That's even better. Okay, so Gonzalez got skill. Mortel is in hospital. Mr. Hug got 3. His next one is 16. But he got a light wound. Okay. 2. So he's out for 2 days. Mr. Hug. Status wounded. Light wound. Out for 2 days. But Hug. 2 days. Okay. Next is Sawyer. Dead. Sorry. Place. Replace. Oh, come on. Used all these. Like that, we get a merit point. We go up 1, but we go down 1 for dying, somebody dying, so we stay on good. Oh yeah, AIA. Right. Sheet 2. Mr. Cliff gets 3. Is 1 short and has a low light wound. Out for 4 days. Let's just drag you over, out of the way. 4 days. Done. Okay, coming back. Bob gets 3 and gets a skill. Okay. And gets a 6-0 +1 weapon skill. I'd really like to get his TQ up. 5-6. Medic. Well, he is a medic, so he's going to have to take the weapon skill. Okay. We'll go on the rifle still. 6. Enter text. +1 weapon skill. Done. Bob Goes up to a 6 on his weapon skill. Gonzalez was a weapon skill as well, wasn't he? Sorry. Yes. I didn't put it on here. Goes up to 5. Oops. Okay. So that's Bob done. Mr. Pancaldi gets 2. He didn't get a kill or anything because he got blown away. Okay, so his light wound becomes a bad wound. I believe that's what it does. Yep. So he's got 2 bandaged bad wounds. A 4 is 15 days. And a 5 is 20 days. So he's out for 35 days. And 35 days. Pancaldi. And he just came back, you poor bastard. Wounded. 35 days. Well, that's 26. 35. Okay, and Mr. Delaney. Got a POW, he's going to get 3. He's going to be 1 short. He's going to have a light wound. 0 means there was nothing wrong with him. Looks worse than it is. Okay. Right. So that is all of that. Please, there's 3, 6, 7. Is not enough. We needed 8. 8. Why do I keep forgetting that? Yeah, minimum is 8. So that means we're going to go back to reserve. Righto, so we go back to reserve like that. So I just need to bring up to date the Excel spreadsheet, and then the next time we come back, we start playing silly buggers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. So we've got one newbie that we can try and get, and hopefully we can get some of these blokes back before we go anywhere. But yeah, it's going to be a long time before Mr. Mortel and Mr. Pancaldi come back. And we're still in the Hurtgen all that way. December, stay in the Hurtgen, and then we end up the Bulge, by the looks of it, maybe. Yucky, yucky poo-poos. Righto. So, again, thanks for looking at this for me, and I hope you've enjoyed and me killing people off and all the rest of it. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.